the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys just about set to go in this one. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Running behind center with Swift. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Has his man, it's Smite. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down, here's Swift. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They go counter, it's Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
He tucks it and takes off.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Swift on second down. Well, that's not what the offense talking about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Shotgun now on third down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. That Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ty Chandler to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the set. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. Free inside the 30. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bears.
From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create where things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chandler now on the return. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their early lead to 13. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you can find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Bears 21, Vikings 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. They're 1-for-1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On play action now, McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right. Throwing deep down. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on 1st. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10 now. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Jones once more. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now the inside handoff to Swift. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears with 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll throw it. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He lets one fly deep downfield. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. Jukes the defender. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Vikings.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. By higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better at making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Throwing now on 1st down. He set up the screen here to Swift. It's a small gain up to the 38. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
2nd down at the 38-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. One of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings launches the return, goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. What a start to the 2025 season. Full slate of games, Sunday of week 1. Let's get to it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for a big one. The divisional round rematch with the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the 1,000-yard receiver from a year ago, Zay Flowers. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. The Packers wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And it's Mr. Squat Rack himself, Nick Chubb. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Texans come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. With that, a look at what else transpired during a wild and unpredictable Week 1 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Chandler now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. And he's out of bounds. They'll have goal to go already as they take it over at the 9.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with first and goal waiting for them. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. The incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
McCarthy to throw it. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, Kent, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 27. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the big game downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 38 out of the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. A drawn out. This is Swift. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down from the gun. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 54-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Bears about set for their next possession. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're on the counter with Swift. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Feels this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action. It's McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Now McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action, McCarthy. Vacates quickly left side. Over the middle and gobbled up by Addison. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're now set for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Jones. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we gonna call this, other than simply splendid?
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
35. Bears 21. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over 1st and
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. That's more of a catch out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
DJ Moore. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears losing by 14. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Throw right side hauled in by Keenan. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. To the air now on 1st and 10. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bears decide to call their first time out. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Looking to throw it. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Now pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. That's complete to Keenan on the slant. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
16 yards. That's good for another Chicago Bears.
From the red zone now. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Vikings 29-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Now to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the red zone. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Desperation time here on 4th. He falls to the pass rush on 4th and goal. That defense coming through, forcing a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. And now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.
The players on your team earn some XP.